Hey all, this is Lee here, Senior Support Engineering Manager, Americas East, and I wanted to take a minute. Today was very busy. I wanted to get this out a little bit earlier, but I wanted to take a minute to talk about some changes coming from PeopleOps that should be relatively transparent in that the end result should be the same, but also there's changes. So I want to make sure we communicate that. So PeopleOps is working on changing from Compa groups to a system that they're calling now performance factors. And I've seen performance factors and I've seen performance ratings. So it might even be changing there, but there's a change, right? So I wanted to take a second if you're new or you've been here a while. How are managers looking at performance? What things are going into that? We have a few resources. I've linked them here. They should all be available to you. You should be able to click through and see them. We have what was called a Compa group worksheet. We've used that in the past. We have the support career development matrix for support, and we have support engineer responsibilities defined here. So if we're using those resources, we want to keep using them. What's actually changing? Like I said, PeopleOps is changing the system that we're going to put those results into. I'm hoping I'm in charge of mapping what we were doing before to what we're doing in the future. I'm hoping that it'll be a pretty clean mapping over. There seem to be similar number performance factors as there were Compa groups. So whatever work we did for Compa groups should be able to slot in. But I'm going to take a look at that and make sure that we pay attention. And I'm sharing this here if you have questions or thoughts that you're aware. There are two issues where I'll be doing that analysis here. And I plan on delivering my analysis to the support managers by October 11th. So that's next week. So expect to hear some more from this as it evolves, but being transparent, communicating now. And the last thing that I think is most important if you're a support engineer is what does this mean for you? Well, you should start a conversation with your manager about how you're performing, whether you think you're doing well or you're not sure how you're doing, and see how your manager's assessing you and what they're using. And as they're using that, that result should make its way into the performance factor. I'm not guaranteeing anything. There's no clarity yet. We're still evolving that, but you can start that conversation with your manager now, and we can start making sure that the system we're using is going to work for the new system with PeopleOps. So I just want to take this time, share that Compa groups are changing to performance factor. We have to then adjust what we're doing. You should talk to your manager about your performance to get a better understanding. And then from there, we move our way into performance factor reviews coming up soon. So keep an eye out for more on this. Wanted to make a quick video and I'll share the link in Slack to the doc. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in Slack on that thread and or ask your manager about your performance. If you have any other questions, come to me. Thanks. Bye-bye.